Lyons Road West. Is this a bike lane or is this not a bike lane? Let's see if we can find out. So here it's, well, it seems to be pretty obviously a bike lane because it's pretty narrow. Slowly starts to widen out and you can see there's a car parked up ahead. So where does the actual parking start? I'll have to investigate that blue sign on the left there and see what it says. Here we go, round a couple of cars, got to go out nice and wide because they fill the lane and there's not enough room to go up beside them. Now obviously we've got a bus stop there, but it's not obvious where you're not allowed to park. We come out of this and whoa, boy, you can park almost straight after you come out of the roundabout. Not nice. You've got to jink pretty hard, and see that gap between the car and the white line? Pretty narrow, can't get through there. But anyway, here we are. No cars parked. Yes, doesn't get a whole lot of use, this lane, does it, for parking cars? Anyway, another bus stop. Oh, look, bike symbol. And it's starting to narrow again, and we've got some no stopping signs here on the left, and then it narrows abruptly. Now, what's that sign on the left say? I'll have to go and have a look at that. Are you allowed to park in this little gap here? I don't know. I mean, look ahead. There's, you know, the lane's, what, about 60 centimetres wide. You pop out the other side, it's still pretty narrow, and there's a no stopping sign. Anyway, for some reason, look at the gap there between that car and the white line. I think drivers would be pretty aggro if I rode there and knocked their wing mirrors off, because that's about how wide that gap is. Well, it's not wide at all, is it? It's insanely narrow. It's you're forced to ride out of that lane every time you want to go around a parked car, because it's just not wide enough to fit a car and a bicycle in there at the same time without coming unstuck. You know, either I'm going to clip the car, or even worse, you can have a driver concentrating on their golf, flings open the car door, and you're cooked. You're just going to go straight in the door, over it, and you're stuffed. I mean, you're going to come off very, very badly. So you've got to ride out wide. So every single parked car along there forces cyclists out of a seemingly safe lane into that lane. Now, of course, here you've come up over that hill, puffed, and you've got to merge back into this traffic because, again, you can't ride down here in this parking lane. It's just too narrow. It's too dangerous. So there you have it, Lyons Road West, and the what the hell is that lane?